excited. Excited! It's gonna be a dope movie. The animation looks on point. The acting looks on point. I hear that the music was really good for it, although I'm not a big Post Malone fan. Um, but yeah, this movie truly does look like it'd be a very good movie. Alright, so we're now in Act 2 of Spider-Man PS4. What's going on around the city? Got projects for science done, a few not done. Bird need to be caught. Done most of the side quests, it looks like.
Hey, what's up?
What do you know about Sable International?
Let me see. They're an international security firm, usually hired by governments to end revolutions. Or start them.
The last thing we need is a city full of trigger-happy mercenaries.
Whoa, social media's blowing up. They're setting up checkpoints around the city, doing random stop and frisks. This is crazy.
No, this is Norman Osborn feeling threatened.
No checkpoints around here.
All units, we have an active hostage situation. Reports are coming from the lower east side. Over.
Not on my watch. It's time to Spider-Man.
Howard Pigeon! Come.
Alright. First things first. Pigeon? Nah, this is a more weightier matter. Lives are at stake here.
We promise that you will be rewarded. Osborn does not deserve your mercy or your pity. Osborn is a cancer, and cancers must be cut out. Too long has the city wallowed in the filth of Osborn.
Hey guys. Woo!
Dang it!
Whoa! Almost got me.
Taking hostage on a tourist bus. That's a New York reality tour for you.
That was amazing.
Get my good.
Guess Howard's bird is gone. No, it's back.
Fly away, please!
Yeah, getting far this time, Pigeon. Not going anywhere.
Oh, Spider-Man, you're a prince. To just find Vanessa in the law.
I love these names. Is Sandra happy to see them back?
Well, actually, she's not with us anymore. Cancer, you know.
Howard, I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Life for living, not moping. First thing she told me after the diagnosis. Gotta remind myself of that every now and again. Keep looking, will you? Finding the rest of these birds would really mean a lot. Thanks, Spider-Man.
Hey, Sable Agents. Nice to see you guys before you get all hostile towards me.
Sable ground team, need a status report from Upper Chinatown.
APC under fire. Repeat, we are taking fire.
You are my biggest fan, but I can't let the demons kill us. A couple more cool outfits and we can start a pro wrestling league.
What's up, guys? Ooh. Okay. Okay, this is how we're playing this.
Glad I was here. Demons were gonna overwhelm those Sable Agents. You're welcome.
Yahoo! Alright. Feast. Let's pop in on Feast. See what had in there. Clothes getting all wet, all soaked.
Peter.
So if you're running this place while Mr. Lee's out of town, who's doing your old job?
Me. But I could always use more help. You know anyone?
Actually, I do. His name is Miles Morales.
Why does that sound familiar?
His father was being honored at City Hall.
Oh.
I talked to him at the funeral. He's a smart kid. He's just having a tough time.
I knew a boy like that once.
I remember it helped to, stay busy. Might help him, too. Here's his mom's number.
Thanks. I'll give her a call.
Hey, you haven't heard from Mr. Lee, have you?
No, why?
I'm just curious. I've got a few minutes before work. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything else I can do to help you out.
Oh, you don't have to.
I know. I want to.
I don't have to on me. I want to.
I should check out Lee's office. Need help with those veggies?
I learned a long time ago you're more help staying out of the kitchen than in it.
So that's a good plan. Good philosophy. Whoa. What in the world happened here?
Peter, take it from me. You need to see someone if you start having PTSD symptoms.
I'm okay, but I promise I will.
What's up, y'all?
Is this the same game or a different one?
They blur together. I get tired of winning.
You mean tired of me winning?
Hey, Eileen, May said your daughter reached out.
Yeah, she was worried I died in the blast and wants to reconnect. I don't know. It never worked out before.
You gotta take these things slow. Rebuild the trust.
It'll work, I know it. Be nice if something good came from this.
Any news about Mr. Lee, Pete? You hear anything? You tell us.
We'll try to find out.
Yeah, I'm looking now, man.
I knew a man who panhandled around City Hall. Still haven't seen him.
I heard you at City Hall for the bombing. You okay?
Just a little banged up. How are you doing?
Not bad. Your aunt's been helping me with my interview skills. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm cut out for the 9 to 5.
I know I've had my share of career hurdles, but you never know until you try. Give it a shot.
Looking for more spillages. Here's one.
Said you were at the bomb. I was praying for you.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
So it's not really a spill. It's more like a pile of garbage. And he's just brushing a broom over it. He's not really sweeping it up. So
I heard the deputy mayor was
there's
brainwashed.
that. Okay. Look for Nova. 2 out of 3. Wouldn't be bad if it, you know, we were going for mediocrity here, but this is the Amazing Spider-Man we're talking about, so
I don't feel safe anymore.
we need all them chips. Y'all seen any the pile of trash? You know it, man. Don't say I never did you nothing.
You want me to call Mrs. Morales first?
I'll be fine. I suspect she'll be relieved to talk to someone who's been there.
Alright, Mr. Lee. Not a secret you keep.
This office is locked. How do I get in there? Quietly.
I don't feel safe anymore.
Maybe there's a vent somewhere.
It's right there, Pete.
Huh. Never seen that room before. Whoa, what the? High voltage lines. What needs this much power? There.
I understand, but the account number is in Mr. Lee's office, which is inaccessible. I will call you back as soon as I can get that information. No, I don't know when that will be. What would Ben do?
That room I saw from the crawl space. It should be right on the other side of the shrine. Lee's journal. The key. Wonder where the lock is. Lee sounds conflicted. Almost like he didn't want to head down this path. Huh. The shrine in the photo is missing the picture. Looks like this note is for May. This is the ghost story Lee's father read to him. About a demon that could only be mastered through balance.
Hello.
Some kind of puzzle lock. That seems right. Oh, I see. Yes!
First try.
Whoa. What are you hiding, Lee? Lee sure is obsessed with masks. Is it a Jungian thing? Like, he needed to pretend to be someone else to let his darkest feelings out? Pretended to be a demon, until he became one. Lee's giving his powers to the others. How does Lee imbue these with his power? Bioelectric induction? Compressed phase shift?
Can feel my power growing, feeding off my anger. Father would say I've lost the path of balance, but he could never understand. The only way to fight a monster is to become one.
Whoa. This is the folder MJ found at the auction house. Creepy. This might help us figure out what Lee's planning next. Phew. It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence.
Where is the... There's another. No, same one. Seen it a couple more times.
One more.
There is another.
The police had found this. Or May. Don't want to think of what could have happened. Now, how do I get out of here?
This should have been an easy pickings for Spider-Man to move.
Hello, Peter.
Mr. Lee. I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Martin, you're back.
Get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
And an Osborn rally. I didn't know you were a fan. Well, What matters is, you are both safe.
Amen.
But the bombers are still out there. Who knows what they've planned next?
I don't think you or May have anything to worry about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Well, I should go.
When will you be back?
When my work is done.
And so the plot thickens.
Wait!
Captain Watanabe.
I finally got your evidence. Head to the Feast Center in Chinatown.
What am I going to find?
A nice lady named May Parker. And some really weird stuff hidden in Lee's office. But listen, he's got another attack planned.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it. I'm holding on to it for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
Peter, hey. Can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
Wait. Remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes. And I remembered Yuri telling me something similar about the guard who released Shocker.
So Shocker was working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more. But I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah. See ya.
Dinner? What should I cook?
My question is, should you even cook, Spidey?
Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker! Exciting news. Come by the lab.
Like now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait to show you.
Cool. I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay. I'll be right there. Wonder if this means I have a job again. Guess I can stop by, just for a minute.
I have to tell you, Triple J, I used to think you were exaggerating the danger to the city, but after the City Hall bombing, I gotta admit, you were right.
A lot of people have been telling me that, congratulating me, but I don't want congratulations. I would have loved to have been wrong, or better yet, for those in a position of power to have listened to me and done something. But they didn't, and I'm not sure they'll listen now. Unless concerned citizens like you and I make ourselves impossible to ignore. Stand up! Take your city back! That's the only way we can ever be sure that justice will be done. That and listening to me every day!
Felicia's leading me on a chase, but that's what's gonna help me find her. By feeding all the past locations into an algorithm, I can narrow down her likely point of origin.
Oh, found it.
Meow. I was too late to stop her here. But one or two more locations should give me enough data to pinpoint her hideout.
All units, there is an active pursuit of a box truck believed to have a bomb.
Oh boy.
Incident is ongoing in the West Village.
Oh no. Explosives rigged in one of the demon's cars. Need to stop them. If it isn't my favorite band of merry masked psychopaths. Here's your stuff.
Alright guys, appreciate it if you did not shoot me. Stop this truck. We got her.
Bomb in that truck. Gotta get it away from civilians. Is that my fan club? For more demons?
Ooh. This guy. What? Okay.
Mind if I workshop some new quips during this fight? Just in case you were worried, my webbing is never tested on animals. Just losers like you. These demons must have crazy insurance premiums.
This is Stable Control. The boss wants a sit rep on the garrison in Chelsea.
Outpost X-ray under attack. It's the demon.
Better step in before they rack up a body count. Dang it! Hey, rooftops are for barbecues, not firefights. Sorry for the motor mouth. My fans expect a certain level of quip. I'll get him next time. There's a pigeon. Gotta get him. How can I fail at pigeon catching? No need to thank me, stable dudes. Well, it's kind of rude you didn't.
It's like green over there.
Howard's pigeon. Oh, come back, little birdie!
Now, if there's one thing I can't abide, it's egomaniacs who use the internet solely to draw attention to themselves. And we just had a real meeting of the minds in that respect, as the online personality Screwball pranked fellow narcissist Spider-Man into an epic snipe hunt that put innocent people in danger. On the one hand, Screwball did show us all just how gullible and reckless Spider-Man is, rushing headlong into dangerous situations without knowing or caring who he'll hurt as long as cameras are on him. On the other hand, Screwball herself is no better. Unlike me, she's not trying to expose wrongdoers like Spider-Man as a public service. She's just in it to promote herself, which I think is absolutely despicable. Now don't go away. Just the Facts with J. Jonah Jameson will be right back after this important message about how you can buy my book.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, JJ. There we go. Alright. Some demons here need exercising.
Agents, this is Control. What's the situation in Longacre? Control, demons are attacking Checkpoint Zulu.
Gotta stop this before it turns into a massacre.
Demons were smart, they would have put up a pincer attack. But hey. How should I go about this? Let a Spider Bro handle it, or better yet.
If this is over a parking space, it would be so New York.
Oh no, come here. There we go. Down with all that, playboy, huh? Let's throw 5 enemies, huh? Did that not count as a whip throw?
Oh, you can't fool me, Mr. Rough Exterior. I know you love me, and I love you back. Firefights at military checkpoints. Not quite the New York I remember.
All units, officers are in pursuit of masked terrorists with a bomb. Officers needed on scene in Clinton.
Yes, if this keeps up, I'll never get to the next mission. Alright.
Demons are on a suicide run. There's a bomb in the front car.
Ooh.
Guys, we all love a parade, but you gotta get permits first. Curbside service. Bomb in that truck. Gotta get it away from civilians. You know, I was just thinking that what I really need is more demons. Damn bomb in the truck. Gotta get it out of here.
Rude and disrespectful. Can't you see I'm having a conversation with the other gentleman over there? Rather, I'm bashing his face in. I get back to your face, though. Come on. Well. Oh. Let's try this. Okay. There we go.
These demons must have crazy insurance premiums.
Oh, messed that up. Let's try that again. Hiya. One more time. There we go. Alright, so what's going on here? Ah, Doc Ock, that's right. Looks like we missed an episode of Just the Facts. J. Jonah James. I was actually wanting to tune in. No one said you had your job back, Pete. It was with the lab coat.
Hey, Doctor.
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
Wow. Look at all this new stuff.
Let's take a look at all this other stuff for science.
Running tests on carbon nanotube biocompatibility.
So this is all screwed up. Can't go there. Okay. This one and this one. Okay. Close, but no dice. Right. Science.
Decent candidate for a direct tissue interface, but I feel like we can do better. Graphene. But the structure is super unique. What is this?
This, my dear Peter Parker, is science. Isn't that what we need? If I were a scientist for science, what would be my next move? Alright, let's reset the whole thing. No, oh, doggone it, didn't want to do that. Okay, that's there. Put this here. This looks like it's wrong. Okay. It's all good. We gotta break some almonds so we can get the egg going. No, put it back. That's not what I was grabbing. Thank you. Okay. The solution is so obvious that I'm not seeing it. It's pretty much the same thing. Yeah, that's the same thing. No, that's gonna throw the whole thing off, yeah. Chugga 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 choo. Okay, we'll come back to this one.
Doc's messing around with superconductors.
You know, on second thought, let's not science for now. Let's see what Doc Ock is talking about. I don't have the mental capacity for all this right now. Yeah, what's up, Doc?
Really glad Doc let me store things here after the whole eviction thing.
Oh, Peter. I noticed you keep track of Spider-Man's foes. Smart. Easier to craft countermeasures that way.
Where did you get all this equipment?
Called in every last favor. Took out a few loans. It's like we're starting over once again. But this time's going to be different.
Different how, Doc?
You've been busy.
Just getting started. You know, until now, we've been looking at prosthetics from the wrong perspective. Why restore people to what they were when we can make them better? Okay, I think that should do it. You ready?
Ready when you are, Freddy.
Everything okay?
Damn it! This is all your fault, Norman, you son of a...
Well, I know who you're not voting for in the next election. Sorry. I have a habit of making bad jokes in tense situations.
It was a good joke, Parker. Just a bit of an overreaction on my part.
No, don't worry. Why don't you take a break? I'll clean this up and get us ready for another test. So, hope you don't mind me asking, but it seems you and Norman have a bit of a history.
We were lab partners in college. Became friends. Decided to start a business. We both had visions of changing the world, just in different ways.
Wait, you were at Oscorp when it started?
I'm half the reason it's called Oscorp. In grad school, everyone called us the O's. Add Corp to that, and, well, it is a catchy name.
Well, why'd you leave?
Norman became more and more obsessed with genetics. He started a project I considered unethical. And there was this... Anyway, lawyers got involved. I chose to leave in exchange for a settlement. But that money didn't last very long. I've relied on grants ever since. If this project doesn't work...
Don't worry. It'll work. Let me just fix this up.
I'll brew some fresh coffee.
Now it's time for some more science.
Be sure to run a diagnostic on the control unit. Could be a short.
Huh. No good. Gotta reroute this circuit.
Okay, this is something a bit different here.
Oh, why don't you do the honors this time?
I think we did it.
Next step, neural interface.
That's a lot of work for you to do by yourself. Sure you can handle it?
Apparently not, judging by today's debacle.
Because I still haven't found another job.
My funds are still...
I know. It's okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. What's a few bucks when you're trying to change the world, right?
To changing the world.
To changing the world.
This call from MJ. Doctor, I need to go, but I'll be back later.
Don't worry, the work will still be here when you get back.
Alright, you guys, so that's it for today. Only an hour of Spider-Maning. We shall pick up at a later
Advanced
time.
idea mechanics. Doc, are you sure it's a good idea to accept grants from AIM? Their rep is pretty shady.
Beggars can't be choosers, Peter. Once we're on our feet, we'll reevaluate our funding partners.
Alright.